I joined OCCA because there's a few reasons. The first is I'm really concerned about climate change and what's happening throughout the world, not just in Ohio, but throughout the world. But I wanted to act locally. The issue was that I really just didn't know where to do that. There aren't a lot of organizations acting locally on climate change. And when I discovered OCCA and the links to health, I felt that that was extremely important and I wanted to become a member. It is local, but there's actually very few organizations that are acting locally on climate change. So when I think about Northeast Ohio, there are a lot of concerned people who are interested in what's happening to people's health as the result of climate change, or just climate change in general. But we don't see the type of ground or the breaking news around events that are occurring. We don't have wildfires, we don't have hurricanes. It doesn't seem like it's as relevant or as urgent compared to other places around the world or in the United States. But what we are seeing are things like an increase in the tick population or the algal blooms that are taking place within Lake Erie and other bodies of water throughout Ohio. And that does impact our health. It impacts our drinking water. It impacts disease and infectious disease that's occurring. And even the changes in the drastic changes in heat and cold, the weather, the temperature, right? So that makes a really big difference for certain people. Not everybody has the same type of access to infrastructure that is well built. So what does that mean? It just means making sure that you could stay cool in the summertime and making sure you could stay warm in the winter. And when we see these wild fluctuations occurring as a result of climate change, we're seeing that people are not able to keep up with those changes because they don't have the adequate resources that they need to do that. So it really impacts people on multiple levels locally, even though it's not as much of a breaking news story. And that's why I really wanted to focus on joining OCCA, is because I really wanted to act at a local level. And just knowing that there seems to be very few organizations around that are focused on Ohio specifically, I wanted to raise the visibility of the organization, and hence the reason why I pushed to become an advisory board member.